All right, Kelly McCammon.
Sean McCammon, how are you?
Good. Now, when you came to camp, you were Kelly Lipson,
Yes, I was.
and now you've got the same last name as me.
Yes.
Can you explain that?
Well, probably the second year I was there. I started in 86, and in 87, no, actually, it's the third year. You came in 88,
Mm-hmm.
so it was probably the fourth year. 89.
Do you remember meeting me? Because I remember meeting you.
No.
You were walking in front of the staff lounge with Rob Skivington.
Yes?
And he said, "Hi, I'm Rob, and this is Kelly." And then he made a rude comment, and then like a week later he got mono and went home.
Yeah, okay.
Remember Rob?
I do remember Rob. Yeah.
Yeah, so the first year, we didn't pay too much attention. Right?
Yeah, probably not the first year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was sweet on Paula Slater. It was my first year.
All right.
And then I remember somehow we started out rubbing each other's feet. Do you remember that?
Yeah, I'm not sure how that happened actually.
Because we both had very sensitive feet.
Yeah, okay. It's probably the last time I rubbed your feet.
Well, it was very ticklish.
Yes.
But once you got past the ticklishness, it was a different feeling, right?
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah. So when I got there, you were the horse lady.
Yep.
So you had 2 years without me at camp. You were a counselor, and then horses.
Yep.
Was there ever a male staff member who ever did horses at Camp Uranda?
No, not that I'm aware.
That's why it's so easy to call them the horse ladies.
Yep.
Right?
Yep.
There's never like a horse dude or a
Yeah.
wrangler.
I know Craig Floyd hung out at the barn quite a bit.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, he liked the horses.
Maybe you like horse ladies.
No, just the horses.
Alright.
Yeah.
Was it like being in charge of horses?
Well, I grew up on a horse farm all my life, and I rode horses. And I remember when I was hired, Dave Anderson had called me for the interview, and he had said, I understand you like horses, or you live on a horse farm and you're around horses all the time and ride and whatever. And I said, yeah, I do. And he said, well, that's good. That's good, because our horse lady that's been here now, she's probably, she's been here a long time, and at some point she'll probably decide to leave. And I said, okay. And so anyways, he hired me. And then I remember the first summer I was there as a counselor. I remember my, I'll say mid-camp evaluation. I remember being told, how come you haven't spent any time at the barn or the horses? I want you to spend more time at the barn and the horses.
So there was an expectation when you were hired that you'd be moving into that area.
Possibly yes.
Yeah.
I think he was looking ahead and thinking that probably I would be good for that.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. So then the second part of summer, I spent a lot of time with the horses. And the next year I was a horse lady.
Yeah. And describe, like, I've always felt like the kids that went down to the horse barn, that was their place.
Yep.
Maybe they weren't into awards, or maybe they weren't that athletic, but the horses draws a certain type of kid in there.
Yeah, I think so. And there were kids that came that rode throughout the year, and that was neat to work with them. But then there was kids that have never been around a horse, and they really, I guess, were enamored by the barn and the horses, and maybe me.
All right, yeah, enamored by you.
Maybe that's why they came back.
Yeah, and what was I going to say there? forget what I was going to say. The horses were good to use in programs, though, eh?
Yes, we did a lot of quests with the horses. I can remember a few. I can remember the big King Arthur's quest, where we had 2 jousters at midnight. We had a whole program. We woke the kids up at midnight and had this joust in the middle of the adventures field. And
You were the Black Knight.
I was a Black Knight. I was the bad guy, so to speak. And
You were the Black Knight for a specific reason, because the Black Knight was going to lose the joust. They're having a joust
okay.
in the field
Yep.
with torchlight at midnight.
Yep.
And the Black Knight had to lose the joust, and we felt that like you would be best qualified to fall off a moving horse.
Yeah, that's what happened. And the horse took off to the barn, which we knew he probably would, because that's where they return to if they're let free.
That was very entertaining. The horse running through the entire camp.
That was a
back
great
to the barn.
That was a great quest. Yeah.
Yeah. So you're a horse lady, and then you did you do CIT? I think you were a nurse.
Yep.
Like 94, 95, right?
So I was counselor for my first year. I did the horses for 3 summers, and then I was a nurse. The next summer I was a nurse for D camp, because of my schooling went right through till basically camp started in D, and so I was a nurse there for 1 session, and then I came back for 3 more sessions and was a nurse, and then I came back after that and did boating.
Huh? Yeah, you called yourself the. What do you call yourself?
Boatmaster.
The boatmaster. No, the boatkeeper.
Boatkeeper. Okay.
Yeah.
Sure.
And have you enjoyed the reunion?
It's been fantastic. It's been so much fun seeing everybody, being back. I mean, I came back probably about, I'd say, 6-7 years ago, maybe, to do a work weekend here and clean up camp a little bit. So that was really great, and I did see a lot of changes at that point. But it's actually just being back here and seeing all the people I know, and I've met new people, and it's been awesome.
How have you enjoyed sleeping in the swamp?
Yeah, sleeping in the swamp with Marna and with you was great. Yeah.
The swamp hasn't changed. Like, it sounds the same creeping up the stairs. It sounds, the door opens the same. Like,
yeah.
I've enjoyed that.
Yep.
I haven't exactly had the best sleeps up there, but
no, but you were on the top bunk, that's why.
yeah. And I don't know. Have you noticed any big changes around here? What do you think about the new insulin? What would it have been like to be a nurse in that building? Like,
yeah, it's pretty incredible what it's like now, for sure. It's a state of the art compared to what it was when I was a nurse there.
It's air conditioned.
Yeah, it's amazing. It's great.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I might go back up
to be a nurse.
Yeah, why not? Why not? Why not?
Yeah, and I could be the nurse's husband.
That's right.
That'd be really good.
Maybe we should plan on doing that sometime.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be a good in for us to get back in there.
To get back into the camp, yeah, for sure.
Because I don't think I want to be a counselor again.
No, probably not.
They probably wouldn't let you come up to camp to stay with the counselor.
No, that would not happen, I'm sure.
No.
Especially now that you're in a cabin group. When you're in the cabin with your cabin group.
You sleep with the
kids.
Campers.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. I'm glad you said that. That this is how we can get reunited with this place.
Yep.
Because I missed it.
Oh, I've missed it too.
Yeah.
And you know what? You get busy with your life, and everything carries on, and years go by, and you think, why? You kind of regret that you had to leave. Right?
Yeah. Now we have some very close camp friends, but like, who did you hang around with, like, your first year at camp? Because you had a couple of years where I didn't know who you were.
Yeah, my first year in '86, I really didn't know anybody at all. I was brand new to camp when I was a first year counselor. So I hung around with Julie Jenner and Misty Rainbow, and my first CIT as a counselor was Joe Day, which all I can say is thank goodness, because Joe knew everything and I didn't know anything at that point. So it was very helpful, very helpful. Yes.
What was Misty Rainbow like?
Oh, she was lovely. She's just, she's one of the happiest people I've known. She was just always full of energy, happy, compassionate, just a lovely soul.
Feisty though, right?
Yeah. Oh, for sure. She was feisty too. Yep.
Yeah. So, like when I think about camp, like it's kind of giving me everything, really, right?
Yeah.
You want to comment on that?
Yeah. So there's many things that I learned from camp. Like other people are probably saying, you know what, it's the, you know, you grow up when you're at camp, you learn independence, you are living away from home. That's all great. Probably three of the things that stand out for me above and beyond those. Number one is our best friends are from camp. Our best friends are still from camp.
Name them.
Marna, Brian, Todd. Those are probably our three closest friends, although we have so many others that we do things with. The second thing would be I became a nurse because of camp.
I remember we had a conversation on like Leech Dock one time where you were like saying, I'm not going to nursing school or something. And
yeah. Well, you know what? When I applied to my 3 universities, I applied to business because I was going to be a business teacher my whole high school. And then, and I actually thought, you know what? Maybe I should apply to one college program just in case I don't get into my university programs, because the last year of university or high school was a little more, I'm gonna say fun.
Yeah.
And so I applied to Mohawk College for nursing, and you know what? I got into my 3 programs for university for business, and but it was harder to get into the nursing program. I had to write a lot of tests. I had to have an interview. I had to do a lot of like they had to ask me why I wanted to be a nurse, all that stuff. So it was harder to get in. So you know what? And then I decided that I was going to be a nurse.
Yeah.
And so that's because of camp.
So you got a list of 3 things here. You got friends,
Yeah.
nursing,
Yeah. And you.
and me.
I married you.
Yeah.
I met you at camp, my 3rd year at camp. I met you there, and you know, yeah, we went back to camp for so many summers, and after even being on staff all summer, you and I would go up and do the staff orientation for a number of years.
Yeah. We kept doing that till
2001?
till the year we got married.
Yeah.
Right before we got married.
Yeah. That's right. We did it that year, and then we got married in July. Yeah. Yeah. So you know what? I mean, I got a great guy out of it.
Yeah. We did all right.
We did all right.
Yeah. Like I think about like Uncle Don.
Yeah.
Just like these other people like Joan Mills and Harry Hunter, and like thank God these people were at the right place in the right time to start up Camp Huronda, because it's been the jewel of so many people's lives.
Well, for sure. Like, you know what? You've known the stories, like, you know, when we started, and we learned the stories over time about how camp started and whatnot. But you know what? Just to hear it again, and to hear, you know, people talk about it, and some of the people here actually started it. Like, that's crazy, right? Like, that's yeah, thank goodness that happened.
Lovely day.
Yeah, it's beautiful here at camp.
Well, thank you for talking to me today.
I'm not going to do that. For God's sakes.
All right. Pretty good.